what is up, guys, and welcome back to Packers Franchise. And man, what an end. Not the way we wanted the season to end, but a lot of upsides. And right away here, we're going to look at the yearly awards in the offseason here. Offseason number one, and Patrick Mahomes wins MVP. We didn't really have anyone finish up there. Okay. Coach of the year goes to Arthur Smith. Juan Cena wasn't even in the voting? What? As we look at NFC Player of the Year, it will go to Cooper Kupp. No votes for Jaden Reed's kind of insane. Depoy goes to Aaron Donald. Rasul Douglas and Devondre Campbell were in there on that voting, though. Jaden Reed wins Rookie of the Year. Let's go. That's exciting for us. And Defensive Rookie of the Year will go to Byron Young. Lucas Van Ness finishes fourth. So not terrible. Best quarterback. Jordan Love didn't finish in the top 10. Dak Prescott wins it. Best running back. Not even a vote for my man Mostert. Really. Barkley wins it there. Best wide receiver. Jaden Reed finishes eighth. Isaiah Hodgins finishes ahead of him. Cooper Kupp wins it. Best offensive line. Did we have anyone on this? Zach Tom makes it. There we go. Zach Tom's the only guy who made the list. Best defensive lineman. No one on our team. Best linebacker. Devondre Campbell is runner-up to Kayvon Thibodeau. Probably just had more sacks if I had to guess. And Rashawn Gary finishes ninth. Rasul Douglas wins Best DB, though. That's big. And Darnell Savage is also in there. He had a good year, so that's not really surprising. And we extended him. Best kicker goes to Chase McLaughlin. Anders Carlson finished fourth. He had a rough start to his year, but he bounced back in a big way, and we're happy about that. I'm really happy with the progression of our kicking game throughout the year. As we've got some players to upgrade, I'm assuming they're the players who got awards here. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more Packers franchise. As Rasul Douglas with an upgrade, we'll go into man-to-man here. 5 upgrades for him. Plus 1 man. That's a good upgrade there. We'll take that. And Douglas is upgraded. Jaden Reed also with an upgrade. We'll just keep putting it into slot. He goes up 2 overall, but only gets 2. Plus 3 catching traffic is big. Plus 2 awareness, that's what helped. And he's looking good. I mean, they're all boosted right now. They won't be at the start of next year. But Jaden Reed, obviously a key player on this team. And as you see the Super Bowl, Cowboys versus Bills. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. And actually, we're going to look at players to scout here. And prospect-wise, Greg Connor, we've already discovered is a bust. But I don't know if quarterback is necessarily a problem. Yes, Love misses a lot of easy throws, but we're going to be picking in the late first round. Now, granted, we might try to move up, but I think Marco Nobles, he looks okay. Keith Jowers looks like the best quarterback when I look at this class. I mean, and he doesn't look that great as we look at, have they done the combine yet? No. So we'll get a better idea of what these guys, but Keith Jowers looks like the best quarterback to me that I've seen so far. We're going to pick down here 28 or something like that, 27 probably, which they have us taking a tackle, which isn't a terrible idea. We're going to lose A.J. Dillon more than likely. I don't think we're going to bring him back unless he wants $1 million a year. But I just don't see a point in signing a running back. As we look at the roster that we have going into the offseason here, and Bakhtiari with 1 year left on his deal, and Jenkins, I don't know what we're going to do with Bakhtiari. The offensive line was okay this year. Josh Neiman needs to be better, but I think Zach Tom can move to right tackle and start. Josh Neiman's not very good. How long is his contract? As we look at his contract, 27 years old. I must have extended him, right? 1 year, $4 million. Okay. So I don't know if I extended him or if he's going to be a free agent. We'll find out coming up here. But then defensively, I mean, we have a good defense. The defense was really good all year. It's just going to keep getting better. Kenny Clark goes up to superstar X Factor. So does Rashawn Gary. That's huge. And Campbell was, I think he had started before. Really no other big. Oh, Rasul Douglas now a superstar dev. That's huge. Did Jaden Reed go up? I didn't even see him. Yes, he did. He is superstar now. That is huge. Huge progression there. And I mean, he's probably going to become wide receiver too. I still want Watson to be well, we'll figure all that out at the start of next year because I still want Reed to be the slot receiver, but I want him on the field at all times next year. But yeah, as we look at, is there any draft stories? Okay, All-Star Game coaches raved about D-tackle Trevor Colbert all week long. News travels fast, and I expect his stock to rise. Anything else? Hope to see more separation for tight end Trent Rogan, Joe Rogan's nephew, during the All-Star Game, but I'm not sure he won a single rep. Okay, so what were the names? Trevor Colbert and Trent Rogan. We'll take a peek at Colbert real quick. The D-tackle, I'm not really worried about tight end at this exact moment. It is an area of need, don't get me wrong, but we have pressing needs right now. And Trevor Colbert, he doesn't really blow me away. Maybe a second-round talent. I mean, he looks solid. 23-year-old out of Wisconsin. I mean, he looks like a solid player. I'm not saying he's bad by any means. I just don't really play rec. I mean, he looks solid. I'm not gonna jump to saying that he's a first round pick by any means. I could see him being an early second rounder. He's definitely not first round material. I don't think though. And we'll see who wins the Super Bowl here as we sim to the off season. And here we go, simulating the Super Bowl week. And it will be the Buffalo Bills embarrassing the Dallas Cowboys on national television, 31-7. Gregory Rousseau wins Super Bowl MVP. The Bills win a championship, and awesome. Rashee Rice wins Offensive Rookie of the Year on the AFC side. Mahomes wins Offensive Player of the Year and MVP. Interesting. Arthur Smith wins Coach of the Year with the 15-2 Falcons. And yeah, I mean, I guess, man, what are you going to do? We'll look at retirements here and make sure none of our guys are calling it quits. Case Keenum retires. Harrison Smith retires. We'll look at the NFC North here. Harrison Smith and Robbie Gould call it quits. So no one on our team. And that's a positive, I guess. I mean, I'd rather, honestly, Bakhtiari just retire and make my life a lot easier. But I get it. And we're going to give these guys auto upgrade. And as you see, we have negative $11 million in cap space. So I don't know what we're going to do. Negative 12 million, basically. As we go to the re-signing stage here. And we had 21 players that need renegotiated. Negative 12 million. And yes, we're going to accept the option on Eric Stokes. Bring him back. AJ Dillon, I'm not paying him that much money. I'm sorry. I know there's AJ Dillon fans that watch this. I just can't fathom paying him that much money a year to run the ball for us. Same with Michael Carter, even though he was good in the one appearance he had. Rudy Ford was fine. I think we can find a replacement. But I mean, we don't have cap to sign anyone back. I'd like to have Jonathan Owens back. We literally don't have the money to do it. Raheem Mostert was great last year, but dropped a ton in overall. I'd like to bring our punter back. Can we at least sign our punter? No. Okay. We're going to have to see if there's some contracts we can work around here because we need money. Team salary, man, this is this is going to be a rough one if we can't rework any. Can we Jair cap space after restructure? So will be added per year. We're going to have to restructure it so we can get a little bit of money this year. And that frees up a lot. Bakhtiari is getting how much this year? $40 million. Can we restructure Rashawn Gary? That'll give us more money. Aaron Jones, we can't restructure, but he's only making $6 million next year. Or he's making $18 million, my bad. Elton Jenkins, I already restructured it. We're going to restructure it again. We need to restructure as many of these as possible. Devondre Campbell, we're going to restructure. We're just trying to give ourselves a little bit of cap space here to be able to work around some things. Quay Walker, that won't really free us up any money. John Runyon, I would love to restructure this contract, so we're going to do it. Eric Stokes is another one who's getting a lot of money. for that team option. We're gonna restructure. We got to restructure a lot of contracts here. Christian Watson, that's not a bad deal. Van Ness, he's a rookie. Darnell Savage, I mean, his contract isn't really that big. I'd rather just, I mean, what's that going to free us up? Nothing. Preston Smith, we need to restructure this one. And that frees up a lot of cap space. How long does Preston Smith have on that deal? He played fine last year. I'm not mad with keeping Preston. Well, he's 31 now, though. Still got 3 years on that deal. I mean, other than Keontae Nixon, we're going to restructure. That frees up $300,000. So we restructured a lot of contracts here. We gave ourselves a little bit of cap to at least be able to bring some players back and maybe make an offer in free agency to someone, as we have like $15 million to work with here. I don't think we'll try to bring Yash Neiman back. Man, how old's Rudy Ford? 29. I don't really want to bring him back. I'd rather have Jonathan Owens, to be honest. He performed a lot better on the field. Can we do that deal? And no, he's out of here. So we're going to have some holes. DeGuara, I'm not bringing back. Tavarius Moore, we'll just draft one. Corey Ballantyne, Jonathan Garvin. Corey Ballantyne's the worst special teamer ever. I want to bring our punter back at least. I just, no bonus. 2 years. He's out of here. We'll just draft one. All right. So I guess we're not bringing anyone back out of these guys. Bo Melton, I'm not paying him that much. Call me cheap. I just don't see a point. We freed up cap. We're going to try to make a move in free agency. We might move Bakhtiari. I'm thinking that's going to be a move we make. We can't trade yet, but I'm just thinking I want Aaron Jones still. We're definitely going to lighten his workload next year, but let's take a peek at the free agency class before I do anything rash here. Amari Cooper, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler, Christian Wilkins, Micah Hyde. Not a great free agency class, to be honest. We have 14.7 mil. I mean, we're going to need a spell back. I like Devin Singletary, but we're going to need to get a power guy to kind of replace Dylan. I'd like the idea of going after Micah Hyde, but I don't really want to pay him $9 million. Quarterback-wise, it's Kirk Cousins and then a bunch of jerk-offs. Put it blatantly. Dylan has no offers. Okay, how about a 2-year deal, but I'm going to lowball you. Something like that. I mean, that's the offer you're getting from us. You'll probably get more. I hope he does. We can always just sign a Leonard Fournette to fill a role or someone like that. So I'm not really that worried about backup running back. Aaron Jones is going to be our guy. Raheem Mostert was great, and he, barely, or he's not that good of an overall. We just need a guy back there. Preferably one who can catch the ball if Aaron Jones were to go down again, which I hope he doesn't. DJ Chark. Corey Davis just retired. I'm not really seeing anyone that receiver-wise that I'm like, oh, yay. Noah Fant could be interesting, maybe not. Taylor Lewan's retired. Nothing there. Nothing really there. Lloyd Cushenberry I saw, but yuck. Mekhi Becton is interested, but we really don't have a problem on the offensive line. That's kind of not where we need to put our money. The offensive line's fine. We're probably going to hold on to Bakhtiari this year. Frankie Louvu intrigues me, but he doesn't really want that much. He has no offers. I mean, if we could lowball him and maybe bring him in, I doubt we can, but we're going to throw him this offer and see what he thinks. He's very interested, where his only offer, we'll see what he thinks about it. Devin Bush is intriguing. Right out, Uchenna and Wuso, he's really good. Cornerbacks, nothing. Free safety, Micah Hyde, I'm just not that interested in. I mean, Rudy Ford's still out here. He wants to come back. He was fine last year. I guess I don't hate bringing Rudy Ford back. It's kind of a by default, but it is what it is. And we need a punter. We'll probably just draft one, honestly. And that'll be our offers. And we get Rudy Ford back. Still no other offers for these two. And now they're getting out. We're still the top offer for Louvu. And he does not sign. The Rams are trying to make a run at him. Dylan's still with no offers. He's got to realize he's not going to get any more offers. We'll go up with our offer. Just to try to get Louvu. And see what happens here. I think if we could get Louvu, I want to see our lineup here. If we can get Frankie Louvu and play him at outside backer with Van Ness as a down lineman in a 3-4, you got Asai on the other side, and that would pretty much make Preston Smith get out of town. We'd move Preston Smith for something, maybe a draft pick. Yeah, let's see if we can't get Louvu. We'll advance a week, and then we will also look at college players. Hello? Game? My game's froze. Hello? Oh, we're good. All right. And we'll probably take a peek at some college players as the combine is now complete. See what we got. And see what we can get working for us going into the future. What is going on here? All right, here we go. And before we do that, we want to get our free agency taken care of before we worry about the draft. Amari signs with the Texans. Mike Williams also with the Texans. Austin Eckler to the Vikings. We're going to have to deal with Eckler now. Christian Wilkins goes to the Vikings. Micah Hyde to the Raiders. Josh Allen to the Falcons. Gabe Davis to the Vikings. Dude, oh boy. We're OBJ. Dude, the Texans just went out and got a whole new receiving corps. Wow. Good for them. And we get Frankie Louvu. I guess he signed as when we simmed. And Dylan, his interest is going up. And Dylan signs. He's back. There you go. No need to worry, Packers fans. We bring A.J. Dillon back. So we retain two guys and then pick up Frankie Louvu, which I think is a big signing. And we'll just see what's out there for coaches. Did anyone get fired? Robert Saleh he's the Raiders head coach. And I'll do a better job of looking for coaches next year if someone gets fired. We might be able to get like a Sean Payton in as our offensive coordinator or something like that. But we'll see. As we'll look at college players, now we can see the combine results. And we'll take a peek. And yeah, okay. Greg Conner is, in fact, not good. Round 3 to 4 talent. I wanted to see Joe Eubanks was one of them. He's only 21 and has good accuracy. Ran a 4.94, which isn't great. He's really doesn't blow you away. He's going to be a pocket passer, kind of a statue. Trucking's nice, but probably a no on Joe Eubanks. Keith Jowers is another one I was really interested in. 21 also from West Virginia, and he has elite acceleration and elite throw power. Oh boy, 4.75. Solid speed. How big is he? 6'2", 230. He's a thick boy. I mean, he looks like the real deal, man. Oh, Keith Jowers is... I want Keith. Yeah, he's rising up draft boards, and he should be up to 8. And then Marco Nobles was the other one out of Rice, who I was really interested in. He ran a 4.5. That's not good. Why is he rising up if he ran a 4.5? Quentin Nolan is rising up draft boards. He's 6'3", 216. Ran a 4.40, which isn't great. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. But isn't, like, nowadays, receivers are running such crazy numbers. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really... It's basically that quarterback, so we need to try to trade up. That's what I'm seeing. And Preston Smith is going to be a primary trade asset for us here. Trade center. And I really want that We're going to try to get like the 8th pick. Oh. Or the, well, that's where he's projected. I'd like the 7th or 8th, and the Broncos have the 7th. Okay. What do they need? A quarterback? Well, so do we. I don't really want to trade Love. We have all these young receivers that none of them are very good. We have a lot of tackles. They don't need a tackle, but we have a lot. We're lacking at right tackle. Well, we're going to play Zach Tom over there, but they need D tackle. We don't really have one that I'm willing to trade. I mean, the best I can do for you is Preston Smith. Let's just see if we offer Bakhtiari what that is going to do. That is a lot of money. Negative 19 mil if we do that. I don't know if anyone can actually afford Bakhtiari. Thankfully, that contract expires at the end of the year, which frees us up tremendously. I'm not sure who... Is there anyone even interested in Preston Smith? I doubt it. Let's get offered. Yeah, no, okay. I don't love it. I don't think we're going to be able to make a move here. I'm not going to lie. And can I get offers for that? All right. Holy smokes. Bakhtiari and Kenny Clark, or 2025 first, 2024 first, pick 29, 2026 first, a third, a fourth, and a fifth. I'm not selling it for that. Are you serious? I mean, I appreciate you trying to lowball me, but good Lord. What about the Broncos? I'm sure they'll be reasonable. First. So 3 firsts, a second in 2024. So no picks pretty much. It's not worth it. The price is too high. We're going to probably end up rolling with Jordan Love. And that's just going to be the way it is. And, yeah. We're going to have to roll with them as we'll sim to week 3 of free agency. We don't have any money. $520K. But the Bakhtiari contract is up next year, which frees up $40 million in cap room. So that'll be huge for us. We need that contract to expire. And, let's take a peek at the free agency recap here. Amari Cooper, we know that. We signed Luvu, Dylan Beck, and Rudy Ford. Dylan Beck on a 2-year deal. It was a really good deal for us. And yeah, our whole division signed everyone. Ryan Neal went to the Falcons. Are you serious? Michael Pierce to the Lions. McCole Hardman to the Bears. John Johnson to the Eagles. We get Frankie Luvu. Texans were uber aggressive in free agency. DPJ to the Lions. They're just going to have a blistering fast... Kirk Cousins to the Titans. Who's their quarterback? Sterling Shepard to the Lions. Dude, like 3 teams signed players. They're all in our division and the Texans. Private workouts. Let's see. Who do we want to... Or did we already do this? Choose 3 players for private workout. Well, we know we're not going to get a shot at Keith Jowers, unfortunately, even though he looks like a stud. We're going to be down here. I don't really want to go running back this early. Give me some film on Alex White. That's a random we pick. Give me some film on Tyree Darby. And... this kid looks good. Sammy Nichols. Give me those 3. Tell me what we find out. And I hate picking late. But sometimes you gotta. And here we go. We're going to the draft. This is a big moment for us. Oh, man. And here we go. Let's kick it off. Draft time. And the Patriots with the first pick. Why can't I pause? Oh, yeah, I have the clock turned off. Okay. So here we go. First pick, Patriots take Sheldon Callahan, the outside backer out of Auburn. Interesting. The Seahawks are going to go Brian Cumberland. Okay. And the Lions now on the clock. Marco Nobles, they take it 3. Wow. The Commanders will take Marco Meredith, back-to-back Marcos. The Eagles are going to go Taj Warner. The Bucks are probably going to go the quarterback. James Reisner, really. Broncos might go quarterback. And they do. Keith Jowers goes to the Broncos, who we wanted to trade with. Just were not willing to give up what they wanted. Titans will go Tremaine Chapman. And here we go. The Bears take Jamie Gilberry, left outside backer. Cardinals, the back-to-back, take Tremaine Parks. Do they go quarterback? No. Stephon Roll. Vikings got to go quarterback. Antoine Burgess. Okay, or not. Bears again here. Lane Mahone. I feel like there's a lot of quarterbacks that were top caliber. Oh, Jeremy Pearman just went to the Steelers. Okay. Texans go Kai Pound. Weren't we looking at Kai Pounds? Whatever. Quentin Nolan goes to the Jets. Chargers up here. They take Caleb Stevens, tight end out of Boise, who I was really high on. Greg Connor goes, and here we go. We got to look at our draft board here. Joe Eubanks is still here. He just doesn't. Yeah, he should slide. Johnny Barry. Why is Johnny Barry so high up? Like, he's 6 foot 206, ran a 4.49. There's nothing that really jumps out the page at me. Carl Bryant, not sure why he's up there. Alex White, who we are looking at, he looks solid. 6'7", 329 right tackle. A impact, B pass block, B run block. I mean, he looks really good. Alex White, C run block finesse isn't great, but has good power, has good lead block. He looks like he's going to be a stud. Alex White is definitely a guy we're targeting. Kelvin Good, I'm not really that interested in. Tyree Darby was another one. His run blocking isn't great. And then Sammy Nichols, who looks like the real deal. A-man, B-press, B-zone. Ran a 4.53, though. I guarantee you that's what's keeping him down. But, I mean, honestly, I'd be willing to trade up early in the second round if we could get Sammy Nichols. We'll see how this goes. Jaguars on the clock. And they will go Carl Bryant, receiver out of Colorado. The Rams will take Joe Eubanks right there. And Darren Spence. Wow, the Ravens go guard. Dolphins go Alex White, so they take our tackle out of OSU. Micah James goes to the Giants there. I didn't remember. Babineau. Deontay Cobb goes to the Niners. Bengals up here. And they go Sharif Drummond. And now the Falcons will take Josh Jenkins out of MSU, and we are on the clock. Pick number 29. I believe 2 of our 3 guys are still here. Channing Torrance looks okay. I'm not really... We have Darnell Savage. I'm not really looking at safety. Tyree Darby is definitely a name we've been throwing around, but Sammy Nichols just looks so good I don't want to pass on him. What does Tyree Darby look like outside of his D run block? Is everything else good? He's only 21. Ran a 5, almost a 5 flat. A pass block, probably A to B pass block finesse, B pass block, B lead block, A impact. I mean, he looks like the real deal. Just the D run blocking scares me, but I really like everything else. I think we're going to take Tyree Darby. And he's normal dev. I just don't think he can run block. I think that's his problem. And we're going to look to trade back up here. I want Sammy Nichols. So we are going to look to trade with either the Chiefs or the Cowboys. The Chiefs might go corner, though, so we're probably going to try to get that pick. So we'll go to the Chiefs here and go to their picks. Pick 30, and what are they going to want for this pick? Kenny Clark, a first next year, a third, and a fifth. Or a first 2 years from now, a second next year, and a seventh next year. I'd do that. I'll do that. I want Sammy Nichols. And we're up again. Back on the clock. We're going to go back-to-back here and get Sammy Nichols, who I am super high on. Didn't run the best 40 time. However, when you look at everything else, I think the talent, man coverage is enough. 6'4", 209. He's huge. Everything else jumps off the page at me as extreme. And he ran a 4.49 on his college pro day. Still isn't great, but everything else jumps off the page as phenomenal athlete. Not going to be a great tackler. Block shedding, though. Man, I love him. I love Sammy Nichols. And he's a savvy defender with the ball in the air. Has a motor that runs through the whistle. Only 21, we're taking him. Sammy Nichols, hidden development, 91 speed, isn't that bad. I'm not going to complain. I love this pick. Sammy Nichols, we traded up to get him. I had to have him. And that's a big pickup for this team. Oh, I didn't mean to be the draft board. Out of Nevada. And do the Cowboys go running back here to get a spell for Pollard? We'll find out. Nope, they go safety. And Christopher Roten goes there. And now into the second round. Brandon Blackwell is the first pick, and now we'll start just going to our pick. So here we go. Will Pearson goes to the Browns, a D tackle out of Georgia. Second round pick here. This tight end looks pretty. A run block. Okay, I'm intrigued. You can call me intrigued here. Not a great route runner. A catch in traffic, a run block. Carl Ross ran a 4.62. He has great speed. A lot of greats out there. Not very strong, but has a run block, eh? Okay. I'm intrigued. A injury. That's a key because we had a lot of injuries last year. We're going to take him. Carl Ross, welcome to Green Bay. 6'6", 248. Hidden development tight end out of Auburn. Let's go. Huge draft pick there. We're having a good draft. I don't know about our first pick, but I love every other pick we made. And that's what matters. And now to the third round, pick 29. Trent Rogan goes to the Falcons there. Joe Rogan's nephew, like I said. And what do we really need here? Offensively, we're kind of set other than like right tackle, which we drafted a left tackle. We're probably going to move Zach Tom to right tackle. I don't really know if we need anything here. We signed Dylan back, so we don't really... He's a receiving back. Brian Beasley out of Akron. Ran a 4.61 as a receiving back. You got to be able to at least get open. We might look to trade this pick. Honestly. See if we can't get some draft capital back after kind of selling it all away. See what offers we can get. A 4th-round pick from the Bears. I don't really want one this year. I'm looking for future picks. A 2026 third, 2025 third, 6th this year and a 7th, a 2025 third, 5th, and 7th. That's the best offer I've seen so far. I think we're going to do that one with the Niners. A 3rd, 5th, and a 7th next year. And the Niners will take our pick there. I didn't see anything I loved for 3rd-round talent. We're probably still going to need to draft a running back, because I believe we only have 2. But the longer we can wait, the better. And Reggie Dillon's still here. Can he at least run decent? If he can run, I'll take him because I can use guys who are fast. No, he does not run well. Reggie Dillon, no go. A to C power, D man, C tackle, B to D zone. Okay. Leaves a lot to be desired there, buddy. Timmy Madison. Bernie Boone. I love the name. Is he decent? 4.46 40. I'm intrigued by Bernie Boone. I want him. Bernie Boone, welcome to Green Bay. Hidden development. Let's go. Bernie Boone, with a name like that, he's got to be a stud. Out of Florida. And we'll take him. Welcome to, he goes from like the warmest state to like the coldest place to play football in the NFL. That's outside. Here we go. We're back on the clock. How many receivers do we have? 7? Okay. We could use a backup center. Is there any that are worth anything? Colin Farley, no. I mean, this guy's got nothing. All right, so no, we'll take a center late. We need a punter, but obviously not going to do that right now. Deshaun Pleasant, Roman Flynn out of Kansas State. A to C tackle. A hit power is always nice. Didn't run. He has poor speed, but everything else is decent. We're going to take him. Roman Flynn, hidden development again. We are cracked, and he's going to wear number 0. Don't love that. Don't love that, but that's okay. And here we go. Heading to the 6th round. We'll probably go center punter here for our next 2 picks. Oh, we don't have a 7th round pick. Okay. And here we go. Well, we'll go center here, and then we'll probably trade up and get a punter. I don't hate Tyson Chandler, former center. I don't hate Tyson Chandler, I guess, out of Michigan. We're just going to take him. We need a depth guy. He's not going to be good, but we need a depth guy. And we'll wait till the first pick of the 7th round to trade up. Derek Aiken. They take a quarterback from App State there. And Kari Shields. Okay. Trade center. We'll try to move up to like the Raiders pick. Raiders. I need your 7th round pick. That's the one. You have 2 of them. Just give it to us. What? All right. What about wild idea here? Preston Smith. We need to clear cap. And you guys can't afford him. Why would you be able to? You stupid Raiders. What can you afford? Can we just like... Can I give you a 6th round pick next year? And we call it fair? There we go. Now we can take a punter. A 6 next year for a potential punter this year. And we'll take it. And punters. Quentin Woodward. Okay, this guy can kind of throw. Enrique Vallejo out of Western Kentucky. I'm intrigued. A lot of fun names. Didn't run well. Poor kick power. Never mind, Enrique. I was really hoping for you, buddy. Nathan Bean. He is a power kicker. We're a top fit for him. 5.34 decent kick power. That's the best you can give me is decent kick power. I want elite. Who we got here? Adam Patterson. He's big, 6'5". Decent kick power as well. We're at a 5. Almost a 5 flat. A kick accuracy. That's not bad. We're looking for the power. Michigan State, they have good punters because they do it a lot. I'm a Spartan fan, so I can say that. Solid kick power. That's like the best we can find. Okay, what's the top guy got? Quentin Woodward out of LSU. No accuracy, but good kick power. I'm in. Quentin Woodward, 93 kick power. Let's go. And that'll round out our draft. I can't wait to see the guys we got here. I'm really excited about this draft class. As we sim to the end of it here. And we look at our draft recap. And please tell me our left tackle isn't just a total bust like I think he is. Tell me I didn't mess up. Okay, he's a 74 overall. Tyree Darby. He's a pass protector. Normal dev kind of sucks, but 68 run block, 77 pass block, 70 run block power, 64 run block finesse, but 80 pass block power and 82 finesse. He's not terrible. We need pass protectors, so he's gonna be fine there. I like him. I don't hate it. I don't love the dev trait, but Sammy Nichols, 76 overall. Hidden Dev, man-to-man, what's his man rating? 80 to start, 91 speed, 73 press, 77 zone. Need to get a little better in the play rec area, but I think he's going to be a good player. And I'm really excited to get him. And you guys should be too. Let's go. Sammy Nichols, welcome. Carl Ross is also a 71 with Hidden Dev. He might be our starting tight end now. Rookie out of Auburn. 83 speed, 67 run block isn't bad. Decent spec catch for, I mean, where'd we take him in the second round? That's not a bad pick. And then you got Bernie Boone, 91 speed. He's just kind of a guy who will be a backup. And then 66 overall punter. I'm not really worried about it. I did want to see what some of the overalls were for these guys. Sheldon Callahan is an 80 overall out of Auburn. Holy crap. He looks like a stud. Then you got Brian Cumberland. I was definitely right about Nobles. He seems like a stud. Marco Meredith. Taj Warner. He looks good. Reisner. Keith Jowers, only a 74, really. Kind of a shock to me. 60. Oh, Steelers. Pierman was horrible. Okay. Steelers messed up big time, boys. Kai Pounds ended up being good. Carl Bryant has not 89 speed, but 89 speed. I saw 95. I thought he had 95 speed. Micah James looks solid. 76. 76. Donovan Babineau. Sharif Drummond's a 75. And then Sammy Nichols and where's our pick? Did I miss it? No. What? Where? Sammy Nichols. I didn't even see her other. Oh, Tyree Darby. There we go. And, I mean, they're some of the better players in the draft class. When you look at it, I mean, yeah, I'd say we had a good draft there. A lot of guys with Hidden Dev. And I can't wait to see this lineup. Actually, we need to adjust some positions before we hop into it. Starting with quarterback should be fine. Running back's fine. I doubt Lou Nichols makes a team. Tight end, Ross and Musgrave are going to have to battle it out. So Tom is going to go to right tackle and start right away. Maybe. Right tackle. Save changes. Love that. Tom will go to right tackle. Darby's going to sit behind Bakhtiari for a year and hopefully learn something. Rasheed Walker will be there and back up. Elton Jenkins will stay at guard. Josh Myers will be the center again. Tyson Chandler's a 65. I guess that's better than I thought it was going to be. John Runyon will stay at guard with Royce Newman. And then Zach Tom will be the tackle. Lucas Van Ness with Slayton will be the same thing over there. Joseph Asai and Devontae Wyatt will be that. Kenny Clark and Jonathan Ford with Devontae Nixon. Rashawn Gary and Frankie Louvu. Louvu's going to go to right outside. We got to figure out something to do with Preston Smith. We'll move Frankie Louvu to right outside backer. Maybe, there we go. And yeah, I like that. He'll play right outside backer now. We got to figure out what we're going to do with Preston Smith. 3 middle linebackers is fine. Maybe we'll move him. I don't know. We're going to move a Nagbar over to left outside. Just to have a backup for Gary, honestly. And then we'll leave. We're going to have to do something about Preston Smith. He's not going to stick around. Jair's a 99. Rasul Douglas, Stokes. And then Sammy Nichols right there waiting behind him. Rasul Douglas was so good last year. Nichols will kind of be just, he'll find the field when he finds the field. He's got a lot of good guys in front of him, but also, I'm excited for him to come up, and we'll see how he played. Maybe he outplays everyone in the preseason. We'll find out. As Tariq Carpenter, Darnell Savage, and Anthony Johnson Jr., and then our rookie punter, Quentin Woodard. All right. And I like it. We move some people around, And here we go. We'll advance to the preseason next year. And that'll probably be the capper on this episode. So until next time, the offseason's done. Year 2, we're ready for it. We're back and hungry and ready to rock. But I'll see you in the next one. It's been the captain, as always. And peace.